Well, good morning or good afternoon or good evening, my Instacart Pearls of Wisdom community, both shoppers and customers. So I have this very funny friend that lives in Kansas. Her name is Miss Joyce. And when when she's watched something or heard something or done something, she'll send me a text saying, "Is it me?" Well, that's how I felt both Saturday and Sunday doing Instacart. Is it me? It's like I can't go in and just press the button for Instacart and up comes my Instacart account with available batches and this and that. It's like it's like I have to go to upload and install and download and it is it me? That's what I ended up saying. So I ended up with only one batch on Saturday and one batch on Sunday. By the time I wasted time logging in, and I don't want to do it when I'm driving, so it was such a time waster to get in. And yet that thing where it says new batch for so much kept dropping down. And so if I went in and clicked on that, then it would pull it up. But it was just not my old Instacart app. And I don't know if they're reconfiguring everything in my area. I've heard Jen on the Go talk about this. So maybe it's happening to me, but it's like there's no choices. And I live, Cape Cod is like this, and I live here. And so Instacart goes to here, that's towards P-Town, or it goes this way to Falmouth. And so Orleans and Falmouth were like the only two options. Nothing in my hometown where I live, where I work out of. And so it was crazy. And as far as my only $10 and up tips for the weekend, they were there if I wanted to drive 25 miles to either place. But now that we have summer traffic, even though it's April, I know, seasonal traffic, I should say, it would take over an hour to get to both places. And so that's just not, feasible in trying to figure out what to do. So I did do some Uber eating and some door dashing, and I'm still trying to learn that DoorDash app. But so far, Uber Eats is a much more profitable for me here on the Cape. Um, they seem to tip better, higher, and more often. With DoorDash, it doesn't seem to be that way. So I'm still out, and my eyes, it almost seems like the mileage for DoorDash is so tiny that it's like I might accept um, before decline because I can't see what the mileage is. So Uber Eats is winning out for me in the Uber Eats versus DoorDash competition. I love Instacart and I want to do it. And somehow my rating has been preserved. I don't even want to say it out loud, but it has been. And so I'd love to do an Instacart order, an Instacart order, an Instacart order. I'm hoping that today, as I record this, I know it's going to air on a Tuesday, but I'm recording it. I'm trying out for a Monday today and hoping that there's some Instacart batches near where I live. I don't know the frustration. I don't know if this is the new app. So I don't know. I don't know. How many times can I say I don't know? You know? God, I feel like I'm a 14-year-old. I don't know. I don't know, No. So I love my Instacart, but I want to do it locally and not have to drive a gazillion miles and make a tip that shows that they respect the customer as much as I respect what I do for the customer. You following me? So I don't know. Have any of you had I just said it again. Oops, I did it again. So I'm just trying to figure out, what is going on with the Instacart app, and has anybody else experienced this? It's enough that right in the middle of a shop, it seems to go blank or check reported issues. I'm just finding that there's more and more and more time needed to go into the app and figure it out than the actual act of the shopping, checking out, delivering, and all of that. I mean, I'm still a fan, and, I just want to be able to do it. But I couldn't believe that I only found, one close to home batch each day with a tip over $10. It just seemed kind of crazy. And I remember when Jen was, when they did the app change in her area, she said that she used to have pretty lengthy offerings of different batches, and that with the change, she was only offered like a couple of different batches. And what's up with that? So I don't know. I'm just going to continue to do that. Now, DoorDash and Uber Eats, I am enjoying that. Learning about the DoorDash option, I took an order for DoorDash, and it brought me even out of their zone. And so as soon as I delivered it, they said, "You're out of your zone. You have to drive closer to get back in your zone." And it's like, well, thanks, DoorDash. So I have to get better at that mileage. But with Uber Eats, it just seems kind of nice. A lot of Starbucks with Uber Eats, and I have a nice working relationship with them there, close to home. Usually deliveries are pretty close. In working this weekend, it was fun because I had a lot of hotels and motels and summer rentals and places like that, and great restaurants. Even the Earthy Crunchy restaurant that I used to go to as a customer is doing it, and so good for them. And unbelievable home baked, locally sourced, what do they say, farm to table type of foods. Oh yes, yum please. And the lady was so excited, and I was so excited too, because it's a first class restaurant, and she was so excited to get her delivery, and so excited that me, the delivery person, was as excited as she was about it, because it's just a little find, a little gem. Like when you get the tourist guides down here for, little secrets about where the locals like to go. It was this. And I did do I think it was DoorDash, it was IHOP, and there was a 40-minute wait for people that wanted to dine in. And I guess all the dining areas, like, it's not cordoned off anymore, so you can fill the restaurant. And so people with 2, 3 kids had to go back out to their car and be texted when it was time to come in. And I waited 30 minutes as it was for the order. Not happy about that, but what could I do? So I think IHOP is a place to avoid on weekends, because everybody thinks, pancakes, let's go get a big breakfast and then we'll just do our day, which who knows what it is when it's like 40 degrees out, but we'll go to the mall, I guess. And then they'll eat at the mall, and then, they'll go back to their motel room or hotel room or rental, and they'll order in dinner. Yeah, it's the American way to vacation. So anyway, if anybody knows anything about this app thing that's going on with Instacart, I'd really appreciate your telling down below, and how it all goes. I want to do it. I'm just trying to figure out what the changes are. So thank you so much for watching. This has been Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food. Oh, Instacart, Pearls of Wisdom. That's my other station. That's so funny. Instacart, Pearls of Wisdom. Thank you both to the customers and the shoppers that are here. I definitely can't do this without my YouTube community. Thank you so much. Bye-bye for now.